even though my parents were Christians from before I was born, uh, I was brought up with the stories of the Bible, and through that, and also through my parents' teaching, I learnt right from wrong and good from evil. Um, but even though I was brought up under people of faith, that doesn't mean that I had faith then. It was still my choice to decide to follow God or to not follow God. And so I decided to test to see if this Christianity stuff was like legit. And so I threw absolutely everything I could at the wall to see if it stuck. And through that exploration, and also through other faithful Christians speaking into my life, I came to the conclusion that the Bible is true, and that God, everything He says is also true. And so, because of that, I knew that we as humans had rebelled against God, and that God rightly expresses His wrath towards us. But then, even in that tension, He sent His only Son to this earth to die and then be raised from death, so that you and I may come to truly know who He is. And even though I knew that was almost the easiest part of deciding to be a Christian. The hard part came when the things that I loved to do before deciding to be a Christian, I knew was completely wrong. And I knew that God was working in my life to change me to be more like His Son. And so that's hard. Yeah. Because I grew up with the stories of the Bible, it meant that when I decided to become a Christian, I thought I knew all the basics, and so I began to explore the super complex stuff. And even as I did that, I realized that I didn't really know the basics. And so for me, it all came back to the point of what does it mean for myself to be adopted by God? And so that's what I need to explore. That's what I do explore on a daily basis. Yeah, my day is framed around how am I adopted by God? Because the thing is, the beautiful thing is that even though when I wasn't a Christian, I was spitting in God's face and telling Him, "Hey, I don't need you." He reached down and was wiping the spit off His face and goes, "I love you, Jadon, and I want you to be one of my sons." And so in that, there is nothing that you can do or say or act to make God love you more. It is very freeing. Yeah, and that's why I think Jesus is worth living for, proclaiming, and dying.